Ontario, we have a problem. Our prison systems are overpopulated with people who don't belong there. The framework of our current criminal justice system has led to an increasing amount of people with mental illness in prison. This problem is referred to as the criminalization of mental illness. This is a problem because the prison system's primary focus is punishment, not healthcare treatment. Although mental health programs are offered, they have been described by the Center for Addictions and Mental Health as inconsistent and inadequate. Correctional officers who are underqualified in mental health treatments overuse inhumane practices like the use of excessive force, as demonstrated in the case of Ashley Smith, seen here.
Newly released video corrections officials had tried to suppress shows Smith being restrained by officers during one of the many transfers she underwent. 6 months later, she strangled herself in an Ontario correctional facility, guards never intervening. Christina Stevens has our story tonight, and a warning: some of the video is disturbing.
19-year-old Ashley Smith is seen on an RCMP plane on a flight between two correctional facilities, a mesh hood being drawn over her face to stop her from spitting.
You're hurting my hand.
Officers hold her hands down.
Ow!
Then the plane's co-pilot comes back and can be seen duct taping her hands together and to her seat.
Don't bite me.
No.
It will get worse if you do.
How can it get worse?
I'll left in your face.
We also see this in the excessive use of solitary confinement, where people do not have proper access to mental health programs. Experiences like these worsen mental health conditions, increasing attempts of self-harm and suicide. Of those who make it out alive, almost half will end up back in prison. The average annual cost of keeping an inmate in prison is about $115,000, which is equivalent to 3 years at Harvard. This means that we are spending an enormous amount of money on a process that doesn't work, and we are doing it over and over and over. Can you imagine if the government spent this kind of money on proper mental health assessments, treatment, and community integration? Who would you rather have come back to your community? Someone broken by the system, or someone who has received the treatment they need? This treatment is not out of reach, but it is underfunded. Ontario needs a policy reform that mandates the criminal justice system to have better screenings, the transfer of all qualified mental health patients to appropriate psychiatric facilities, adequate training for all staff, humane treatment for all prisoners, and pop-up inspections by an independent body. This would allow the money saved to be invested in solutions that work, such as medication, therapy, community support, and integration. Insane is a system that punishes the mentally ill instead of treating them. The government needs to stop this insanity and do its best for humanity. Together, we the public are able to make a change. Sign your name to our petition today.